Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to a quick podcast. I don't want to call it a podcast, but I guess it is a podcast. So let's call it a podcast. I'm going to change the title to podcast. Because there's not going to be much gameplay, and maybe I could figure some gameplay. Let me switch over to the podcast format. I just need to switch off the display capture over here. There we go. Switch off FET's logo. And what else? What else can I switch off? Let me see. Let me switch this off. Let me see. How does what? Yeah, there we go. And then we'll switch this off. There we go. Much better. Much better. And maybe we move the camera a little down so that you guys can see me, and we'll put on some background music. So I'm really sorry that I have been missing a lot of podcasts and a lot of cool stuff. I'm really sorry guys, but I feel like I owe you guys an explanation. Of course, today is my birthday, so thank you so much for wishing me. Thank you. It's nice to have Ritik. Thank you so much. Hz Gaming, is that your name? Thank you so much. Diku, hello friend, welcome to the stream. Happy birthday. Thank you. For those of you watching this offline, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for keeping the channel going by watching my offline content as well. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so basically I got a new job as a sort of marketing consultant for this company called PlayMonk, which is a eSports an eSports platform, and we're still trying to figure out a lot of things in terms of hosting tournaments for PUBG Mobile. Obviously, I've been talking about hosting tournaments for PUBG Mobile for quite some time now, and finally we tried to do one yesterday with custom rooms, but the flow could have been a lot better. It wasn't. We made a lot of mistakes in the back end, and these kind of things happen when you start out at a platform. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I came here after watching FET's. Yeah, I was watching FET's at dinner. He was doing really well. Please go give him all your love, and you can always watch this offline. It works fine. Thank you so much for the love, guys. Give me a shout out. OG the low res chicken, shout out to you. Thank you, Pratik Modi. Thank you so much, bro. Long time no see. So yeah, my channel got me recognized by a esports company, and these guys saw that I'd hosted PUBG Mobile tournaments, and they were like, we want to host PUBG Mobile tournaments. We want to grow a PUBG Mobile audience in India. It's doing really well. We want to have paid tournaments where people can win PayTM cash prizes. So it's really an exciting opportunity, and they asked me if I want to come on board, but because I have another job where I do marketing, inbound marketing for a company called Blue Ocean, I told them I could do this part-time. So I'm sort of part-time working with PlayMonk, not streaming for them. So a lot of people were asking me, why aren't you streaming for these guys? And that's because we're going to be hiring bigger streamers. Like, maybe if I was still like when I had started out having 1,500, 2,000 viewers, maybe then like they would have taken me on as a streamer. But as a streamer right now, I don't have the numbers, so I'm just sort of helping out in a strategy basis. And I've hosted tournaments. I have a lot of experience with tournaments. And most importantly, I understand what frustrates you guys. So we're trying to create a tournament system for PUBG Mobile that is simple elegant, beautiful, and every day you can play and win some money. Thank you so much for the birthday. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, guys. Thank you. So so yeah, so basically I have a new job, and so that's why my channel is kind of taking a little bit of a hit, because I just started as of January, and it's very difficult to find time to, you know, stream at the same time and like work. Sometimes I get done at like 6:37, and I know I generally stream at 6 o'clock, so I might have to push some of my streams a little later, post dinner, you know. Unfortunately, that's the problem. Thank you guys, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. PUBG Mobile Tournament, what 1 crore prize? Well, that's kind of like the point here. We're planning to do some pretty big stuff, but we wanted to just roll out with some popular streamers. So we signed on Streaker, because Streaker is a really good streamer. So he's going to be doing the official PlayMonk tournaments. He's a very experienced streamer from back in the day, when he used to stream Counter-Strike. So he's going to be doing a lot of the casting and a lot of the awesome. Thank you for the birthday wishes, guys. Thank you so much. So once we're gonna have like 2 sort of like types of matches. So there's going to be custom rooms, and then there's going to be tournaments. So for the custom rooms, obviously for all the matches for the PlayMonk platform, you have to register on the website. So if you haven't registered, !PlayMonk, I'm just gonna you know, type it in chat, and you can go and register. It'll be really useful. I'd suggest you just register now, so that like later on, you know, you don't have to keep registering. And for tournaments, you can sign up. So there's a sign up. And for custom rooms, we're figuring out a much more elegant solution so that you guys get the custom room quickly. Unfortunately, right now, I feel custom rooms should be first come, first serve. And unfortunately, also we're sort of sticking towards a mobile-only audience. And somebody's asking me about Fortnite and PUBG, Yuvraj. PUBG PC and Fortnite. I'm trying to reach out to Epic Games, and I'm trying to see what the requirements are and whether we meet the requirements. If we don't meet the requirements, we'll have to meet the requirements. Maybe they'll want a certain number of registered users, something like that. So we need to work out the Fortnite thing. Fortnite's a little tricky because Epic Games is not is a little careful about who they give their custom rooms to. You know, they don't want people to complain. PUBG PC, of course, is the next thing that I'll be focusing on. We will be signing on some big streamers for PUBG PC, and we'll be having them host custom rooms. Some of them are already hosting custom rooms, so we're just going to reach out to those guys and say, hey, why don't you host custom rooms for prizes? And you know, there's a lot of money to be made in you know, casual PUBG and PUBG Mobile, you know. And we hope that eventually it will grow the eSports scene. It'll grow the you know, the casual scene. So those of you who are casual gamers, you'll earn money playing games. You'll get excited. You'll get addicted to just winning all the time. And then maybe at some point, a professional team will ask the company like PlayMonk, hey, who are the top 10 players? And if you're in the top 10 category, then you'll be given an opportunity to actually play for a professional team. So we will be like doing esports scouting and stuff like that. Hopefully people will get onto the platform and really showcase their skills. Thank you, Sanyam Dubey. Thank you so much for the 40 rupees super chat. Make a video for making the money. Yes, so thank you so much, Sanyam. Thank you for the super chat. By the way, thank you so much for all the support and like throughout this last 1 year. I know a lot of you guys joined me because of PUBG Mobile, but I really appreciate that you guys have stuck around. Please keep decent hair, yeah guy. What about the 90% emulators? That's a very good question. So the emulator problem is a very intrinsic problem to the esports thing, because on one level it's not fair, because PUBG Mobile was meant to be played on the phone. So if we're hosting tournaments, if we're hosting paid custom rooms with prizes, then obviously, you know, we have to have either separate emulator games, separate mobile games, and it's going to get difficult. So what we plan to do and how we plan to tackle that situation is we will tie up with streamers who have emulator audiences only, or predominantly emulator audiences, and we'll sort of sponsor their custom rooms and their tournaments. So that way, you know, you're covered. Like, suppose there's Mr. XYZ, he's a emulator PUBG Mobile streamer, and he only holds custom rooms for emulators, and we will tell you guys that, hey, okay, Mr. XYZ hosts custom rooms only for emulators, so go play with him. PCP Gaming only hosts custom rooms with prizes for mobile, so if you're only mobile, go check out their streams. So we'll be featuring all these streamers on the website, and we'll be, like, you know, making sure that these guys are visible to you guys. So if you've registered, we'll even send you, like, maybe newsletters, like, hey, these are the streamers that are hosting tournaments, these are the guys who are hosting custom rooms, go check it out. So it's a system that we're developing. We're a small team right now, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I love you, Rohin. If you love us, say Fortnite. I love you guys. How about a Tencent sponsored emulator tournament? So I think there's an internal sort of struggle with Tencent about the emulator thing, like, because the guys who developed the emulator team is like a separate team from the mobile team. I don't think these teams, like, sort of work together. I think they compete with each other in a way. So I really don't know how Tencent would approach an emulator tournament. We'd have to wait for them to host an emulator tournament first, and if they host an emulator tournament and it's a success, then we'll have to study that emulator tournament and then understand how they did it, what their rules were, what their anti-cheat rules were, and then adapt it to our emulator tournaments. So we don't really want to host official emulator tournaments, official emulator custom rooms with prize money, unless and until Tencent takes the initiative first. Does that make sense? I don't know. Let me know. मेरे को PCP Gaming का t-shirt नहीं मिला, check. I will have to check, bro. Okay, which one is talking? The one on the right or the left? The one on the left. Me. Okay. Just in case you didn't know. Emulator tournament is called PUBG PC. Am I quitting my YouTube channel? No, I'm not going to quit my YouTube channel. Obviously not, because all these opportunities I have got for my job, for my channel, for my work, a lot of these opportunities, even my main job as social marketer for Blue Ocean, all this work is because of my experience on YouTube. It's because of all the work that I've done on YouTube all this while. It's sort of like added up, and I got so much of experience in making and in editing videos, doing podcasts. I literally make 20,000 rupees a month doing professional podcasts. If you want to go check it out, I'll drop you a link. It's called the Blue Ocean Podcast. One second. Blue Ocean Podcast, SoundCloud. I'm just gonna share the link with you guys. You can go check it out. This podcast is more about digital marketing, but it's like me and the CEO of my company. So we do it's a really nice collaboration that we're doing, and I think, like my YouTube channel has really put me where I am. Thank you so much, Adil Khan. Thank you for the birthday wishes. So yeah, because my YouTube channel has given me so many opportunities, financial opportunities as well, I will definitely not be stopping my channel. That's for sure. but I will have to sort of I'll have to figure out like a schedule for my channel, for my personal life, for my work. That's the one thing that I'm kind of struggling with. I am 28 years old as of today, by the way. I'm not young. I am an uncle. You're supposed to say about your podcast. I know I'm not one to tell you, but please be regular on streams. Yeah, I think that's one of the hard things about, you know, like being a streamer who also has a full-time job. I'm finding it very difficult to, like, you know, balance my life out a little bit. How old are you while playing PUBG? I think I was 26 when PUBG came out. Yeah. So don't worry, I'm not quitting YouTube, but it's going to be a struggle for me, and I understand if like a lot of you guys are like, hey, if you're not going to be regular, I'm not going to follow you. I completely understand that. You guys have been amazing, an amazing audience. The kind of support that I have got from you guys, I mean, you guys have put me where I am currently in my life, and I'm in a very good place. So I'm really grateful. But at the same time, like, you know, I have to sort of figure out like a good schedule to stream. So I will be a little irregular, but if things start to like take off with PlayMonk and tournaments start taking off with PlayMonk, then I will be hosting a lot of the PlayMonk tournaments on the channel as well, which will technically count as my work. So you know, I'll sort of co-host the tournaments with Streaker, you know, so that obviously I'll be helping out the company, but also I'll be helping out you guys, because you guys will get to watch my awesome casting skills, you know. Quit YouTube, Wizard doesn't care. Carry by, love you all. Oopsie, wrong stream. So we're always there for you, bro, like you are for us. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna like try to like bring these PlayMonk tournaments to you guys as much as possible, because, you know, it is my job as well, but also I will definitely I'm not going to be getting paid for hosting the tournaments for you guys, to be frank. Like, I'm just, between you and me, it won't be like I won't be like a sponsored host. I'll just be doing it just to keep you guys in the loop. And of course, we'll be onboarding a lot of streamers and we'll be working with them as well. So right now I'm sort of designing like the tournament workflow for the streamers we will be hiring, and we will be giving them the opportunity to stream, and for you guys, and you guys will indirectly benefit from this. So it's gonna be awesome casting. Yeah, bro, awesome casting. Yeah, don't share room code, guys. Yes, please don't share room codes. That's really annoying. I didn't realize you were with PlayMonk as well. Yes, I'm with PlayMonk, but I'm more on a sort of background. I'm working in the background. I'm not directly like, you know, doing stuff. I'm not going to be streaming for them. But occasionally when I do stream alongside Streaker, we'll sort of co-host the tournaments. I'm helping Streaker figure out his hardware issues. He's got a lot of like, his streams are laggy, blah blah blah. He's like figuring his stuff out. So we're gonna work hard, figure it out. I want to give you guys the most professional PUBG Mobile tournament and custom rooms, and like, you know, like right now we're just concentrating on chicken dinners, right? I want to bring on like for each kill you get 20 rupees, you know, like how Feedback, no, was it Feedback or was it Atrium? Like they were sending me PayTM donations for each kill. I think it was Atrium. So we want to do stuff like that, like, okay, for each kill you get in the custom room, you get a certain amount of money. But for a streamer to like calculate that, like, it takes time to, like, you know, do the calculations, do the maths, allocate the money, and then, you know, the logistics behind hosting these custom rooms with money will be a little challenging. You need a good team behind you, or at least you need a good workflow. So that's kind of what I want to work on. And then after PUBG Mobile, we'll do freaking Fortnite, we'll do PUBG PC. Heck, we'll even do FIFA. We'll definitely do CSGO. But CSGO has a cheating problem, so we'll have to figure that out. I mean, all these games will have cheating problems, and we'll have to have like countermeasures. Like if there's a cheater in a game, then you just sort of like that game doesn't count technically. Like we just have to say, hey, that game is null void. So those are some of the issues that we will be facing, and you know, it's gonna be difficult. What is my new job? So I'm going to be working as a consultant for PlayMonk, which is a upcoming esports platform, and these guys are basically building regular tournaments for PUBG Mobile, and then next they'll do PUBG PC, and then next they will do Fortnite. Will PUBG Mobile emulators be allowed? As I answered this before, PUBG Mobile emulators, unfortunately, we don't have a rule set yet, because it's possible to inject hacks into an emulator and have guys spin bot, aim lock, and a lot of other stuff. So it's a lot more secure on the phone. I mean, of course, there are phone hacks as well, but you know, they're much rarer than emulator players. And we've also noticed, like, in emulator players tend to like team up in like solo matches and stuff like that. It gets really annoying and really messy, and it just ruins it for everybody, you know. So yeah, so we're not going to be allowing PUBG Mobile emulators just yet, but if Tencent hosts like this giant PUBG Mobile emulator tournament, I don't think they will, but if they do, we will learn from their tournament, and then we will maybe emulate the same rule set and the same anti-cheat or whatever. Like, you know, we'll figure it out. So yeah, I love you, Rohin, but I don't like Feedback 16. Alright. To repair, keep Pepsi. PCP Gaming is sexy. Thank you so much for the wishes, guys. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Will this be your job, or what about your previous job? Are you leaving it? No, I'm not leaving it. This is a consultancy, so it'll be for a certain number of months, and then once I finish my work, I will, you know, I will probably leave, or they'll renew my, and if they have more work for me, they'll renew my contract. So it's kind of like it has a duration, a certain number of months. That's why I'm saying I'm not gonna like quit streaming for you guys. Like, I will find time and stream for you guys. Don't worry. Bro, you're doing so much for gaming in India. I will never unsubscribe for you. Thank you, Yuvraj. Thank you. I'm really glad that I'm in a position to sort of affect esports in India. I think it's a very amazing product that these guys are developing. I really believe in the product. I think it's going to do really well. And the thing is, they're sort of directing the school students, the college students. They're focusing on the youngsters of the country. There's a lot of talent in India, which is there, but it hasn't been discovered yet. And I feel like this could be a platform which would let us discover that talent. And I know for a fact that these guys, the PlayMonk company, is looking to build a proper esports team, fund them, train them, and then send them to like all these countries where PUBG Mobile tournaments are going to be happening. Because I know for a fact that Tencent now has their own esports division. So Tencent is also very serious about, like, initially, like when gaming started, esports was limited to Counter-Strike, Dota 2, League of Legends, StarCraft. But now then you had so many other games join. You had Overwatch, PUBG, PC, Fortnite is... Epic Games, in fact, is forming their own Fortnite tournament system. Like, all these companies are sort of realizing that there's a huge potential for esports, and there's so many venture capitalists and investment hedge funds, whatever, like, I don't know the financial terms, but all these companies are looking to invest in esports, because esports teams are essentially money minting brands. Like imagine like teams like Cloud9 or Fnatic or whatever, not Optic India, but but all these esports teams, the amount of sponsorship money they get, the amount of like branding they get, like the point of exposure they get. Like all you need to do is have like 4 or 5 world-class players playing a video game, and there's just so much of money to be made. It's good business, you know. So a lot of these venture capitalists are trying to get into that market space, and I definitely see like Reliance Jio, for example, getting into this space, trying to make it big in India, and everybody's gonna want a slice of the cake. Like, to be honest with you, everybody wants a piece of that esports. It's not just the rich people trying to get richer, or the banks or the sponsors or the hardware companies or the phone companies in the case of like mobile games. Everybody wants to get a slice of the pie. Streamers will be influencers, so they'll be like advertising for their favorite teams. So a guy like, say, Gunshot, who has like 10,000, 20,000 viewers watching him, like he's gonna get opportunities to advertise, like, you know, like proper brands and stuff like that. So there's a lot of money to be made, and the more money that sort of gets into the system, the better it is for all of us. And as the casual gamer, as you, I mean, we're not like pro players, like mostly, like most of you are not pro players, but there's an opportunity to make money, and I think that's what these guys, PlayMonk, are trying to do. They're trying to give normal players an opportunity to make money, and if you're really good, then of course there's a lot of money to be made as a professional. Thank you so much for that birthday wish, guys. Thank you. See the memes on Discord. I haven't checked Discord. I will definitely check it. I'm from Pakistan and I love you. I love you too, bro. Thank you so much. I just started PUBG Mobile from mobile streams. Hey, do you want to OP? What does that mean, Harish? Happy birthday. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So we're just talking about the esports scene and like this new job that I got, where I am working for an esports company where we're trying to bring PUBG Mobile tournaments in a big way to everybody in India. We're going to start off with India, and then if India does well, then we look at other countries, and you know, like we'll keep expanding. So that's kind of the job aspect. As far as the future of my channel is concerned, I will try to stream whenever I get time to, so please hit the bell icon, otherwise you're not going to get a notification. If I do have tournaments running, then with PlayMonk, then I might just get on my laptop and stream with you, with Streaker, and I'll sort of co-host the tournaments with him, you know, and then you guys can come and take part. That works also. Venom, I got the prize money from yesterday's tournaments. Thank you so much. That's great. Thank you, Mayur. So yeah, so you guys need to sort of help me with my job. So when we host these tournaments, if you guys have issues, if you're like, hey, okay, like for example, a lot of you guys gave a lot of good feedback yesterday. You guys were like, okay, it's badly organized, it needs to be smoother, there's too many things to do. I understand like how frustrating it is for you to like wait for the room ID and password or register and then not get the room ID and password. How do I talk to you? Just follow me on Instagram, send me a message, by the way. You can message me on Instagram, and like, you know, so I understand a lot of people reply the comments. Brutality has made a huge mark in Indian esports. Yes, he's been doing a good job. Where did the landscaping go? That's happening, bro. That's family business, man. That, like, whenever I have that, I drop everything and I just go do that. I basically, like, I'm doing like 3 jobs right now. Yeah, keep healthy, by the way, don't overwork yourself. Yeah, I think that's something that I need to like really concentrate on and like, you know, make sure that doesn't happen, you know. But yeah, I need to do that. So there's what needs to fix. They gave me ID and password 15 minutes later after the match. So these are actually some of the issues that we're having. I may have to call Tencent and ask them if they can help us out with some more custom rooms, because one custom room is not cutting it clearly for us, and it's getting very difficult for us to, like, you know, do it properly. Bro, about parents in India, there are still some parents, Yuvraj is saying, who are not going to allow their son or daughter to be part of esports, whether they are talented or not. Alright, well, the idea to solve an issue like that is we're building a platform where you essentially play, you do well, and you keep doing well, and at some point somebody will call you and say, hey Yuvraj, we want you on our team, and they'll send you a contract, and then they'll send you a monthly salary, and maybe they'll invite you, if you're 18 plus, they'll invite you to a boot camp house where you could stay with your other teammates and like practice and become better. The only difference is you'll be playing on your phones. You'll be given the best phones, the best diet. You'll be asked to work out, and you'll be working out, and you'll actually look like Brutality Venom. You'll be doing stuff like that. I think that's like that's a great opportunity. Like initially, that opportunity was only there for CS:GO players and some Dota 2 teams, but mostly CS:GO teams in India. But now it's if it's given to mobile players, I see that as a big opportunity for a lot of you guys to really get excited about esports, maybe enter esports in a big way. So if that happens, I don't think your parents are gonna mind, man. They're gonna be like, yeah, okay, my son is a professional player, And a lot of these teams will figure it out. Like if you're attending school, like obviously your education is important, and they're going to want to pick up players young. Like even in esports, it's 15. They generally pick up players at 15 years plus, like because those are the kind of players who had the reflex, the skill set. They're still young. They can be molded. They can be taught strategy. So I don't think you need to worry about the Indian parent thing, because a lot of these teams will even sponsor your entire education. Like that would save your parents upwards of 5-6 lakhs. And education in India is expensive. So if you get picked up by a team, these are all hypothetical situations. I hope I don't get you excited for no reason, but this could be the future. This could be an opportunity where you get scholarship, and they're like, Yuvraj needs to attend 20 hours of college, and the rest 25 hours, like how we have like sports quota in some colleges. You'll have esports quota, like we'll always have quota in India. Some sort of reservation will be there. So it's gonna happen. Thank you, Gautam. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Vedant. Thank you so much. So I think it's pretty exciting to be in school or college getting an esports an opportunity. It doesn't matter if it's mobile or PC, right? Does it really matter like what platform you're playing on? I mean, you'd be treated the same way, you'd be respected the same way, you'd be respected amongst your peers. You probably get to fly to different countries and kick ass, take names, represent your country, maybe not cheat in the process. Thank you, Supreet. Thank you. Hope your channel grows like you. Brax was young when he got an I-14. Yeah, 14, 17. Yeah, exactly. People are going to pick you guys up when you're young, and they're going to want to really, groom you to be a professional player. So yeah, it's a good time, and I think one of the best ways to get into this is to first play, keep playing custom rooms, keep playing tournaments, keep winning, the small tournaments, and then you go on to the campus championships and the Dubai, whatever. I'm forgetting the name of the tournament which was held in Dubai, and then sooner or later somebody is going to recognize you and they're going to drop you a mail, and I think that's the idea. Platform doesn't matter, but emulator does. No Instagram to talk. Google Hangouts. You can send me a message on Discord, but I don't read Discord. that much. Star Challenge, that's it. Star Challenge, right? Star Challenge. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. So anyway, so basically, just to summarize whatever I've said, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Yes, it's my birthday, Giant 10th. Any Capricorns in the house? No? Alright, cool. I did get a new job. I'm working as a consultant for PlayMonk. For a brief amount of time, I'm going to help them develop a PUBG mobile tournament platform and PUBG PC tournament platform, and then eventually obviously a Fortnite tournament platform. It's going to be insane, so do stay tuned, and if you want to follow them, exclamation PlayMonk in chat, and you can follow, go register yourselves. We're going to be hosting custom rooms on today's 10th, so I think 13th, 14th, 15th, which is going to be Lori for the North Indians and Pongal for the South Indians. So there's going to be custom rooms with prizes to be won. Of course, you have to register to be eligible to participate in the custom rooms. But yeah, it's going to be amazing fun, and I think I'm really happy that I got this opportunity. I got this opportunity partly in thanks to my YouTube channel and you guys, my viewers. So definitely, I am not going to like squander that. I'm going to definitely stream, but I will be a little messy with the timings. I won't be able to stream every day at 6 PM like I promised, so please be understanding of that. I will stream whenever I can. Whenever there's a tournament, of course, I'll be streaming so that you guys can participate. If not that, I will figure out ways. And I know there's the Wednesday night podcast. I would have streamed last night, but it was my birthday, so I didn't stream. But we will be back to regular podcast with Fet as well. Bro, you're getting me excited. I am in class 12th. I'm going to pass 12th this year, and I was already having a plan to be part of eSports while doing graduation from DU. If you're hiring after your college, definitely let me know about it. That would be great. And I think Fet is streaming on his own channel. So go, let's just do a quick raid to Fet's channel. Let me just open his stream. There we go, Fet's Corner. So why don't we do that? Why don't we give him a 40-member raid? It's not much. It's not much. And we'll be back for more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I hope I'll see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. Peace and happy gaming. Take care. Bye-bye. Who did I ignore? Wait, what? Elite OD hates mobile ads. It's okay. I'll check Discord. Sure, I will definitely check Discord. Message me, Harish. Peace and happy gaming. Take care. Bye-bye. And raid. Go raid Fet. I'll see you guys on Fet's live stream. Peace.